Happy Tuesday. Welcome, welcome. Let's get settled in. We are going to talk about negative thoughts. Some of you may be having a lot of them lately. Let me move that back a little. There you go. Good morning, good morning. Grab your cup. Let us get settled in. As you know, so much is happening, right? But it's our job to do our best to remain positive. So we are going to work on that, but also talking about your negative thoughts, because we all have negative thoughts. They come in and they can really destroy our confidence. They can destroy our knowingness. And other people can kind of push negative thoughts on us, right? Hi, Lee. Hi, Cassie. Hi, Clayton. Hi, everybody. Good morning. Good, Deborah. Deborah's got her cup. So, hi, Wayne. Good morning, everybody. Oh, got a good cup today. It's a good cup. All right. Hi, Story. Good morning, sweetheart. Story, I hope you signed up for the circle. Hi, Merritt. All right. Let us pull a quote here from Coffee with Colby. 365 days of fresh brewed spirit inspiration. All right, ready? Here we go. Well, how appropriate is this? Oh my gosh. Are you ready? Even in your darkest moments, we ask that you not sit with doubt, but to stand with love, to realize that we are with you and can be called upon in any moment you need. Rather than walk your physical experience alone, ask others to walk with you. Gather those around you and let them know you are in great need of support. Reach out to help those who may need an extra lift today. That is message 72. So how appropriate is that? Hi there, Wayne. Good morning. So let us talk about negative thoughts and processing negative thoughts, okay? So negative thoughts, what are they? So negative thoughts are obviously thoughts that are not serving your highest good. And it's your negative Nelly, Debbie Downer. It is those thoughts that you have that you process that really lower your own vibration. Those thoughts really are coming from the ego. So your higher self won't have those thoughts. Your soul won't have those negative thoughts. It's the ego, the conscious mind, the subconscious part of the ego that is creating the negative thoughts. And then your permission of others to also suppress and push upon you negative thoughts. Or the environment. Again, last week we talked about being empathic and sensitive. And so even them, again, absorbing negativity may result in negative thoughts. And negative thoughts can come in so many ways. It could be a medical thing, right? Some people, they have the fluctuation. So it could be medical as well. But if it's not, or even if it is, finding ways to balance it, finding ways to process negative thoughts in a healthy way will really enhance your life. Otherwise, you'll be bouncing all over the place. You'll go from highs to lows to highs to lows. And not only will you be exhausted, you'll be confused. So this is what's happening, okay? So let's talk about how to process negative thoughts. The first and foremost is to really kind of see where that thought is coming from. And if you're really honest with yourself, you're going to see that thought is not coming from your higher self. Okay, so when you really go, okay, I know this is not coming from my higher self. Where's this coming from? Is it coming from your fear? Is it coming from past experiences? Is it coming from things you've been told? Is it coming from your own insecurity? Is it fear of success or fear of failure? So understanding where that thought is coming in, where is that trigger for you, will help you kind of nip it in the bud, will help you kind of get to the bottom of it. Because again, if you think you can never do it, or you can never be good, or you'll never be good enough, where did that thought come from? All right? That thought probably came from something in childhood. or some sort of experience that you had. So then it's going into that experience. Take yourself back into that experience. I mean, how old were you when you had that? You know, why is that thought at such a young age really holding so much control and power over you now as an adult, right? Why are you giving negativity so much power? So in order for negative thoughts to work, they only work because you're giving them power. You're giving them energy, all right? Now you got to own up to your stuff because it's what you're doing. So when you stop giving it energy, it can no longer have power or control over you. So how do you let go of the power? One thing to do is to reverse it. You have to focus on what is positive. Rather than what you're not good at, focus on what you are good at. Focus on putting the energy in that direction. Finding a way to create energy within your body and in your mind, positive energy. Write something good. Go to the mirror and look at yourself. Look at yourself and say nice things to yourself. You know, Mara said she's starting a new job and she's having doubt. Woke up at 3 a.m. because of anxiety. Well, yeah, because you're nervous and you want to do great. But you have to just look in the mirror and say, you are ready for this and this is exciting and you already have everything that it takes to be successful. That's why the universe gave you this position. The universe gave me this position because they know that I am ready. Automatically, even by doing that, you're going to ease away the negative thoughts. So if you're in a relationship, you know, a lot of times relationships can have power over us and power over our self-confidence. We tend to do that naturally. We all know it's probably not the healthiest thing, but many people, if they're being honest about their relationships, want to look great in their partner's eyes, want to kind of measure up. And so, but if that partner is saying, oh, maybe you should lose a few pounds, or oh, you know, do you really want to eat that? You have to kind of say to yourself, all right, obviously, is this the right partner? You know, rather than letting that thought beat you down, rather than letting that thought make you feel worse or insecure, just say to yourself, you know, is this really the kind of energy that I want around me? So finding your way through this, finding your way and understanding yourself, like, when things are tough, when things are exhausting, and when you're feeling really down and you're feeling discouraged, negative thoughts are going to creep in. But again, if you give them power, they're going to fester, they're going to grow, and then they're going to kind of have a domino effect. And next thing you know, not only were, you know, you not woke up to not have a good day, now you're the worst mother on the planet. You can't do anything right. You're terrible at your job. You can't cook dinner. You can't clean the house. You can't get anything done. I mean, it just, we tend to roller coaster these things. So again, finding a way to stop that negative thought, stopping the negative process. Because if you lay in bed and you put the covers over your head and you let yourself get into that depressive state, you're not going to work through it. That's not the way to work through it, right? That's going to fester it, right? That's going to feed it. And I know it's hard. I know it's hard when you're not feeling great, when you don't really have energy because you're feeling so upset or you're feeling stressed. But again, if you kind of look at when those things are happening, moreover, it's because you're trying to control something, right? Like someone broke up with you and you're really, really upset about it. And you just want to bury your head and you're upset and it's not working. Well, that's because you're trying to control that person's emotions towards you. You think you should be together rather than just surrendering and saying, okay, fine. Or getting released from a job, taking it so personally, you know, and just saying, rather than looking at it as a blessing from the universe, it was time for me to move on. And I know, having the confidence, it's my skill set is meant for something else, rather than letting the talk of you're not meeting the minimum requirements of the position. So finding your way through your spiritual work and your connection and your higher self, right? Why do you beat yourself up through that? Why not celebrate the connections that you have and celebrate that joy that is there when you are connecting and serving and knowing that you're meant to be here, knowing you're meant to make a difference? So finding all of that is a way for you to kind of nip those negative thoughts in the bud and processing them. Again, just to say this, finding where those negative thoughts are coming from, all right? Where is the source of it? Where is the root of it? Because it's not in that instant. All right, usually at this point in our lives, we've had a lot of different experiences. So most triggers are probably will have been met at some point along the way. So it's recognizing again, where did this trigger come from? Where did it start? And do this. Dawn, sweetheart, you have not been watching Coffee with Colby, because you would know that's not what we do here. So you may want to tune in Thursday nights to the Colby Rebel Show. Anyhow, everybody, you all on this, you know that this is about the idea of processing your negative thoughts and not just stuffing them away, all right? You can't just stuff them away, all right? You can't just shove them in a closet and expect it to go away. What's going to happen? It's going to repeat itself. It's going to resurface. It's going to bubble up. It's not going to go away until you deal with it. Once you deal with a trigger and you understand it's a trigger, you can actually work through them and be triggered less moving forward. All right? So having negative thoughts, you're probably not going to never have them because they creep in because it's part of human nature. It's part of your physical experience. But how you respond to it, taking responsibility for how you respond to it will help you. Okay? That's what's going to help you. So that is your Coffee with Colby for today. What was I going to say? Oh, tonight is our advanced circle. So this is it. If you want to get in there, last chance, you can't sign up late. We start tonight. It's 4 Tuesday nights. It's for the more intermediate advanced student. And then tomorrow night is all the beginners. We have a lot of beginners in that class. It's going to be very fun. If you're looking to kind of dabble in it or expand your gifts or play a bit more, come on and join us. So, and Thursday night is a date night. Dawn, that's where you want to try to call in because I do free readings on air and I do connections. That's what you want. So join me Thursday night for that. Also, listen, you guys, you don't want to miss this. All right, Saturday night. It's 4 p.m. LA time. All right, 4 p.m. LA time. All righty, 4 p.m. I am doing a mediumship event with Janet Nohavec. If you don't know who Janet Nohavec is, you got to look it up. She is a reverend spiritual medium, and she has the Journey Within, which is in New Jersey. She has 2 locations. She's working on the Hyattsville School. So really a pioneer working with building and rebuilding the history of spiritualism, teaching it. So we are doing a fundraiser Saturday night. These tickets are only $15. You cannot beat that. We're both going to give messages. They're given out randomly, so everybody has a fair chance of getting a message. Don't miss out. Join us. It's, oh my gosh, we did it a couple months. We did it in May. Oh, it was so much fun. And you'd be surprised at what Spirit brings through. So I'm really looking forward to that. And again, all of those proceeds go right towards the fund to restore the church and the